a variety of breaks from pick your teams and pick your players to random teams and drafted teams, mixers, and more. We built this app with the collector in mind, with features like scheduled drop times, custom notification settings, and earn rewards on purchases, among other things. And we want to be a one-stop shop for collectors, which is why we've added services like PSA grading and eBay consignment straight from breaks. We are a PSA authorized dealer and offer grading services from value to walkthrough. All you need to do is fill out the form on our website within 24 hours of a break completing, and we will take care of the rest. All submissions for breaks come with a review and wipe down of your card, and you won't be charged anything until we get your card back from PSA. eBay consignment is a similar process where you will need to fill out a form on our site within 24 hours of a break completing for any cards you'd like to submit. All cards will be listed next business day for a 5-day auction starting at 99 cents. And after the sale, you'll have the option to be paid out via check, PayPal goods, or break credit. The links for these services will be in the description of every break. If you have any questions about how the app or how our breaks work, feel free to message us on your preferred social platform. Or jump in the chat of one of our breaks and the break host can help walk you through it.
What's happening, everyone? Andrew Nix here with Real Sports Cards, and we are live 2024 Topps Finest Formula One. This is number one full case. Pick your driver/team here. Let's go ahead and get started. That other case that we have posted is the only other case we have. So if you are looking to get into some Formula One, now is the time. That is our only other case. Looking forward to ripping this stuff. 8 boxes there. Be sure to drop in and say hello. Let me know who's hanging out with me. Got a full afternoon and night shift still to go for you guys. So be sure to go check out what we got over on the app. Boxes feel like bricks. As I say, look for 6 parallels and 4 inserts per box. Just like the soccer was, the card stock feels really, really nice. I am $10 off all teams in archives. Half case, pick your team. That will be our next break. We got discounts on SPX full case. All right. Well, black out of 25. That is Zach O'Sullivan. Zach O'Sullivan there. F2. F2. I assume he's all other F2. Art Grand Prix. 17 out of 25 there on the black. F2 going to Tugboat. And, ooh, we got die cuts in here. Out of 99, Gabriel Mini. Gabriel Mini there on the die cut. That's a cool looking card. F3. F3. There is Leon. Chaos is Zoe. Man. As good as the card stock is, could they not just put all the cards the same direction and make life easy for us? And how about 15 out of 15? Man, there's a lot of low numbered stuff in here. That is Andre Kimmy. Andre Kimmy out of 15 on the rare. F2 spot. F2 spot is cruising right now. Literally. There is blue out of 200 is Joseph Loki. And Chaos Gold Oscar Piastri. That is a cool card. Chaos Gold Oscar Piastri. That's a really good card. I appreciate that, Farju. Which one? Which name is the good one? Obviously, I know this guy's good racer here. That is McLaren. McLaren going to Farju. Oh, Kimmy has his own spot. Okay. Gotcha. I see that now. I forgot that some F2 drivers have their own spot. But how about Oscar Piastri gold? And he does not have his own. How come he doesn't have his own spot? Going to McLaren and Farju. And relics? They got relics in here? That is Track Attack out of 79. Fernando Alonso. Or Alonso there on the Track Attack relic. It's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. Let's see. He is not a spot. He is Aston Martin. Aston Martin going to the chip case restocker. There's Kimmy on the blue out of 150. And another Track Attack with another blue. Alexander Albon out of 150. And this one is Pierre Gasly. Pierre Gasly, that'll be Alpine. That one will be Alpine there. I didn't do nothing. I'm not smart enough to be able to fill this out. Let's be real. There's Albon, Williams Racing. Seven left in archives. So he did some teams and then some people, I guess, is what I'm getting out of this. I don't know. Wait, so Andre Kimmy, that one is going to H. Muka. That was that closer spot, wasn't it? That was the closer spot. All right, box 2. Gold, Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith on the gold there. Tommy Smith is not a spot, so that's F3 there. Going to Stilo. Esteban there on the Centris. Bigger names from F. Oh, okay, gotcha. It's coming to me now. There's Tommy Smith out of 99 there. F3. And red out of 15. That is Callum Voisin. Callum Voisin out of 15 there on the F3. Rodin Motorsports. Rodin Motorsports there. That's a cool parallel right there. Out of 15. Gold is Rito Mayata. Rito Mayata. Out of 50 there. That is the F2 spot. Track Attack is Zoe. Out of 50 there on the green. There is Finest Masters, Oscar Piastri. That's a cool card. Finest Masters. Not sure if those are case hits or what. We'll find out. Oh, this one's the case hit? I thought maybe it was the Masters. So that is Esteban. Esteban there is... What rate team is he? Alpine. Alpine going to the chip case restocker. Appreciate you. A lot of golds coming up. Blue, Max Verstappen. There is, oh, that's a cool card. Sergio Perez out of 50 there. Sergio Perez, finest intimidators. All right, perfect. Thank you. That's cool. That's cool. Red Bull, Team Red Bull, going to the chip case restocker. And gold. And then there's Alonso out of 150. Yuki out of 25 there. That is Visa Cash App, RB Formula One team. Who's that? That must be going to Chris Grimm. Is that Visa? That is funny. Visa Cash App. I didn't know they had a team. They must be new. Visa Cash App. Going to Chris Grimm there. There's a little Verstappen. Red Bull. The card stock is really nice, just like the soccer was. It's like that thicker, nicer. Also can call them the Racing Bulls. Okay, I like that. The Racing Bulls. That sounds way cooler. That sounds way cooler if you ask me. But yeah, like I said, that other one. The other case is our last case we have here. I do not know if we are getting any more of it. That is the last case in-house. So grab your spots. The Racing Bulls. I like that one. There is Dino out of 200 there. F3. Another die cut out of 40. Out of 40 there. Nigel Mansell. Nigel Mansell there. So let's see here. Is there like an all other legends? Okay, they're going to YB Cards there on the die cut out of 40. Another relic is Laurent Meekies. Laurent Meekies there. Cash App out of 75. We got a couple back-to-back die cuts. First, Michael Schumacher out of 99. Schumacher. I know he's a spot going to Superman. And then we got a Chaos die cut out of 74. Fernando Alonso. Alonso there. That's Aston Martin. Going to the chip case restocker. Cool card there, die cut. Chaos. And that is Oscar Piastri on the relic. Race Day Relics. Race Day Relics there out of 99. Out of 150 is Sion Shields. Sion Shields out of 150 there, F3. And, ooh, there we go. Lewis Hamilton out of 20. 20 out of 20 there. Mercedes going to T-Path. There we go, Thomas. How about Lewis Hamilton on the rare gold? Lewis Hamilton rare gold there. Finest Intimidators there is Elbon. Blue, James Hunt out of 200. And I feel like there's... And then we got Alonso Headliners. Man, I wish the baseball card stock was like this. Not that the baseball's bad by any means, but these are like really nice. All right, here we go. This is box 4. This will be our halfway box. There's blue Roman Stanek out of 99. What do we got behind here? It's got to be an auto. Got to be an auto. Oh, no, it's not, but that is cool. Isaac Hajar out of 50 on the Finest Masters. Finest Masters gold going to Brendan Dar. That is a sharp-looking card. Isaac Hajar. Gold. That was Stanek there for the F2 spot. A lot of numbered stuff. There is out of 50 is Lando Norris for the McLaren team. Little Lando for you, Farju. Then we have Alan Prost out of 150. Is he his own spot? No, he's not. So that's all other legends. And out of 25, Arvid Lindblad. Arvid Lindblad out of 25 there, F3. More F3 there. That might be the spot to grab. Stilo, you're onto something, my man. World's Finest Lando Norris there. Blue is Joseph Mara out of 200. And then Chaos is Kevin Magnussen. Die cut is Nicola out of 99. Nicola out of 99 there. Headliner Sergio Perez. Die cut is Casper out of 40 there for the F3. And then Intimidators is Vittori. All right, that's going to be our halfway point. The Lindblad's a good card to hold on to. Okay. Is he a good up? Is he a big up and comer? Then I assume. Second half time. With Red Bull? Gotcha. It's definitely a good team to be on. Joseph Loki out of 99. Die cut out of 75 is Amori out of 75 there, F2. And Esteban on the finest formulas. There is Franco on the world's finest checkerboard. Michael Schumacher out of 200. And finest die cut. Finest die cut is Franco there. Williams Racing out of 74. There's Yuki out of 99 on the relic. And Verstappen out of 150. Is this guy still dominating this year or what? Winning every race? Or have other teams caught up to him? That still makes me laugh. Visa Cash App Racing. And, ooh, how about... Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought it was Max Verstappen. Max Esterson. Oh, what a fake out. What a fake out. Yeah. Oh, I saw Max and got excited. 1 of 1 rare super factor. Max Esterson. Oh. You know, you see Max and see Son at the end. Still nicer than I drive. Oh, that's sweet, though. F3 going to Stilo. Oh, man. Hinderocker, I'm sorry. Hinderocker, I'm sorry. I thought we had it. That's a beautiful card right there. Oh, man. What a fake out. I didn't even see it coming. There's a Valtteri. Nice one there out of 99. And then Bottas. Or Lewis Hamilton out of 74. This is why reading. Well, come on. Did I really think there was another Max with a son in the end of his name? Come on. How dare they put this guy in the product when Max Verstappen's in here? It was upside down, and I see it real quick and got excited. Got excited for no reason. Guy looks like Harry Potter, though. He might be Harry Potter's brother. 4 left in archives. He looks like Harry Potter's brother for sure. Three boxes left. Stuff's loaded, that's for sure. Is this this has got to be a case hit too, right? Yuki? The Bombarders? That's a sweet card. Going to Visa Cash App there. That's got to be one of the short prints, right? And then how about a Let's Go right behind it? Nico Hulkenberg there. MoneyGram Haas. Team Haas. on the board. Going to the chip case restocker. We're gonna have an SP. Which one's a huge hit? The Hulkenberg or the Yuki? Yuki's one every 4 cases. So far, we've had a short print on the back of every pack. Oh no, not this time. We got screwed. Only 2 of the packs. The Yuki. Chris Grimm. Chris Grimm, that's my new favorite team right there. Visa Cash App. I'm going to keep Harry Potter in the mitt, though, I think. There is Tim Tremnitz out of 99 there. Is Stilo, are you not watching? There's Nigel Mansell out of 75. Pretty sure I hit him Lewis Hamilton on the Finest Masters. Pretty sure I hit you a Superfractor. Pretty sure I hit you a Superfractor out of McDonald's earlier this year as well. There's Sergio Perez. Red Bull. Or the Racing Bulls. How many autos are we looking for in this stuff? Out of 50 is Andre Kimmy again. Out of 50. That spot's doing well. That closer spot there, H. Muka. Out of 99 is Bottas. There's Prost out of 150. Looks like he just got done winning a horse race. None are guaranteed. We got 2 boxes left still after this one. And Nikita Bedrin out of 20. Bedrin out of 20 there. The F3 spot on fire. See, there he is again. That's definitely Harry Potter. And Lawrence Van Hopen out of 99. And then there is Esteban on the refractor. 2 boxes left. Stuff is absolutely loaded product. $18 left in the next case. 3 left in archives. Braves, Padres, Reds. Braves, Padres, Reds. All right, let's get an auto in here. Out of 99 is Alonso. There is Sienna out of 150 there. And that is out of 10. Let's go off here. World's Finest there, Carlos Sainz. Out of 10 is David Coulthard. David Coulthard. Who's he? Oh, he's got to be all other legends. All other legends there out of 10. Nigel Mansell there out of 200. Yuki, World's Finest. There is Martinez out of 99 there, F3. Looks like he's like 10 years old. Looks like he's 10. There's Joseph Loki out of 40. And Roman Stanek. Roman Stanek, gold auto out of 25. That is all other F2 going to Tugboat. All other F2 there with the gold ink. Intimidators, Zoe. Kimmy on the gold. Carlos Sainz, nice one there for Ferrari out of 50. World's Finest gold out of 50. Ferrari going to Fuse. One box left. We are all full on archives. We'll be ripping archives at 6:30. All right, last box here. 18 left in Finest Formula 1. 21 left in Select Baseball. 15 left in Master Case of SPX. 28 left in the Hockey Mixer. 14 left in Golf. 29 left in Basketball. And then we still have High Number and Football to post. This is not on the... What's not on the top site? This product? Weird. I don't know. Must have sold out. There's Andre Kimmy again out of 200. There's Arvid out of 40 there. And, ooh, Nigel Mansell, Finest Intimidators, black auto out of 10. Nigel going to All Other Legends, YB Cards out of 10 on the auto. Chaos there, Emerson. So we ended up with 2 autos. Last 2 boxes, but we got them. There's Yosef. And Alexander Elbon. Alexander Elbon out of 25 on the Finest Intimidators. Williams Racing. H. Muka. Nice hit there. Out of 75, MoneyGram Haas with the dual relic there. Magnuson and Hulkenberg. The dual relic out of 75, excuse me. There is Luke Browning out of 150. Another red. Out of 20, Carlos Sainz coming in strong at the end, Ferrari. Carlos Sainz out of 20. Ferrari going to Fuse. Finishers, Lando Norris. Lando Norris out of 200. And Carlos Sainz on the Intimidators checkerboard there to wrap us up. Seemed like a really good case. To my standards, I guess. I'm not a F1 guy. A lot of low-numbered stuff. A lot of low-numbered stuff. Means they probably did not print much. All right, recap. So these are all our blues. They're anywhere from 200 to I think 99 are the rares. There's Antonelli, Marti, Norris. That is Sainz, Browning, Senna, Mansell, Raikkonen, Verstappen, Martinez. There's Hoppen, Prost, Perez, Loki, Schumacher, Martin, Prost, Stanek, Dino, James Hunt there. There's Sion Shields, Tommy Smith, Fernando Alonso, Joseph Loki, and then Alexander Albon. Here's all our silvers and like die cuts and stuff. There is Ardvid, Joseph Loki, Tim Traments, Nigel Mansell, Amari, Valtteri, Bottas, Franco, Casper, Nicolas. Man, they're hard to read. Fernando Alonso, Michael Schumacher, and Nigel Mansell. Blinding myself with them. Some golds. Carlos Sainz, Sergio Perez, Isaac Hajar, and then Ritmo Mayata. Out of 25, Albon. There's out of 10, Coulthard, Lindblad out of 25, and then Zach O'Sullivan out of 25. Relics. Hulkenberg and Magnussen, Alonso, Bottas. There is Yuki, Esteban, Lando Norris, Yuki again on the gold. That's Oscar Piastri, Laurent, Zoe, Pierre Gasly, and then Fernando Alonso. Fix my tag. There is one of our case hits, Esteban Ocon. All right. There is Nigel Mansell on the auto out of 10 there. Oscar Piastri out of 50, and then Oscar Piastri on the Finest Masters. We got Carlos Sainz out of 20. Roman Stanek on the gold auto out of 25 for the F2 spot. Nico Hulkenberg there, MoneyGram Haas. Lewis Hamilton gold, and Lewis Hamilton die cut out of 74. We got Yuki on the Bombarders. That's a really cool card there. That is going to the Visa. We got, we'll save that. Andre Kimi Antonelli out of 15, out of 150, and then out of 50. And then the F3 spot going to Stilo Green. We got Callum Voisin, Tommy Smith, Gabriel Mini, Nikita Bedrin, and then Max Esterson, 1 of 1 Superfractor there on the rare. Awesome card. Congratulations there. All right, that is going to do it for me on this one, guys. I appreciate everyone, as always. Like I said, we got another case up and filling, and that is our last one we have here right now, and I do not know if we're getting any more, so don't hold me to that. But I appreciate